Okay, welcome to a short tutorial about covalent bonding. In our other lesson, we learned about ionic bonding, and we know that in ionic bonding, it happens between a metal and a non-metal. And also, electrons are transferred, meaning the metals lose an electron because they give it away, and the non-metals gain an electron because they take electrons, okay? Covalent bonding is different. Covalent bonding happens between two nonmetals. Okay? And the second difference, that's the first difference. The second difference is electrons are shared. Okay? Unlike ionic bonding, electrons are transferred. Okay? So let's go to the first problem in your booklet. Draw a dot and cross diagram of methane. Methane is a gas made with C, and C is the chemical symbol for carbon, and H, which is the chemical symbol for hydrogen. Okay? The valency of carbon is 4. That means carbon is in group 4 and it has 4 valence electrons. Okay? That means it needs 4 more electrons to have a complete outer shell. And you know that it's a complete outer shell when it has 8 electrons. Okay? Now, hydrogen has a valency of 1. It has 1 electron. So, how many more electrons does it need to have a full outer shell? It needs 1 more to get a full outer shell. Because remember, the first shell can take a total of 2 electrons. So, hydrogen with 1 electron is not yet complete. It needs 1 more to be complete. Okay? So how do we determine the chemical formula? So if carbon needs 4 more, okay, if carbon needs 4 more, but hydrogen can only give 1, how will both of them be happy? Okay, so if I have the carbon atom here, okay, carbon has 4 electrons going around, right? And it needs 4 more. If we give carbon 1 hydrogen atom, hydrogen can share 1 electron. Okay, I'm using a dot because the instruction says use a dot for hydrogen. And in return, carbon will share 1 of its electrons. Okay? But the problem is, hydrogen is happy because it has 2 electrons, but carbon is not happy. It's still missing electrons. It needs 8. And at this point, it only has, remember, originally it has 4 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since it bonded with 1 hydrogen, now it has 5. So what more is it missing? How many more electrons is it missing? It's missing 3 more. And where will it get the 3 more electrons? It needs to bond with 3 more hydrogen atoms. Okay, so this is 1 hydrogen, and then another hydrogen. Oops, why did that become a square? Another hydrogen. Okay. And another hydrogen. Okay. So now, what will carbon do? It will share its remaining 3 electrons with hydrogen. Okay? So this hydrogen atom is happy because now it has 2 electrons. Okay? So is this hydrogen and this hydrogen. So all the hydrogens now are complete. They have 2 electrons. See? 2 electrons. 2 electrons. 2 electrons. Carbon is also happy because if you look at carbon, how many electrons does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it now has 8 electrons in its outer shell. So carbon is happy, while hydrogen All of them have two electrons in its outer shell, so hydrogen is happy as well. Now, how do we write the formula? Okay, when you have carbon and hydrogen, in the formula, carbon always comes first. Okay, carbon first, hydrogen next. Okay, so the chemical formula is carbon. And how many carbon atoms did we use? Only one. And then the next is hydrogen. And how many hydrogen atoms did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's why the formula for methane is CH4, because one carbon atom bonded with 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogen atoms. Okay, so I hope this short tutorial helps you understand covalent bonding more. Bye bye, and we all love chemistry. Bye.